I went to college. I started asking my questions, and I wasn't getting the answers. And I'm thinking, why am I even going here? But there was one class, it was Psychology 101, and I'm thinking, probably they're going to know some answers. I remember one particular day, it almost happened like it seemed like there may be something just about to be said. And I asked my question, what are we? What are we here for? What are we supposed to be doing? Blank. Blank, blank. So I'm walking out of that classroom, which was on the third floor of a lovely brick building. I'm walking down the stairs with my books in my hand, and I put those books on a park bench and walked away. And during that time, I had noticed these people. So I walked by them, and I'd walk real slow to try to catch what are they saying. But they were talking about the stuff I was interested in. So I was like, they were talking about life. At that time, these people were called beatniks. And I found out these people there was a place in San Francisco where these people hung out. I started hanging out there too, Ferlinghetti's bookstore, City Lights. And I got exposed to all these kind of esoteric books. But I started to notice that they weren't really very happy people either. And they didn't seem to really have answers, although they liked to talk about it. The drug part was initially seen as a way to get answers. First the pot, then the LSD, open your mind. But then when your mind was opened, it was like pretty scary. And you weren't, again, getting any answers. Just kept hitting the same wall. We go in our cabin. We had a little smaller than this room, wooden cabin. So there we open the door, and there's Mike and Jan and Joan. So we thought, well, let's offer them the best thing we have. Would you like some LSD? And we were really surprised when they said, well, no, thank you. We were initiated by the Swami. I have a new name. My name is Mukunda, and Jan's name is Janaki. Mukunda says, after dinner, I want to show you something. He brings out the first volume of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So the first cover, it showed this fellow in blue skin with 4 arms. Out of his belly was coming a flower and a big long stem, and on top of the stem was a stem, and then the flower. And in that flower was another fellow with 4 heads. I had never seen anything like that. So, who is this? And with complete seriousness, Mukunda said, this is God. Hippies would say, I'm God, you're God. They didn't know. Is God dead? Is he alive? Now here was something. This is God. And I kept seeing this one phrase as I was looking through the book, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that resonated with me. And for the first time, I thought, yes, I want to meet this person. I want to meet this Swami. Mukunda told us. So we're on our way to San Francisco, and we're going to start a temple. What is a temple? Yeah, what are you talking about? And he very seriously goes, a temple is a storefront painted white. And the plan was we'd find a storefront, we'd paint it white, and we'd invite the Swami to come to San Francisco. The Swami came to the airport. We met him. About 50 people came. A lot of reporters. They had, in those days, these big box cameras with big flashes on them. Everybody could go in those days, so we're all in there. My dog is in there. But finally that plane arrived. He was the last person off the plane, and it was just like suddenly this like light hit our eyes, and I was thinking it was from the flash bulbs. And simultaneously, somehow or other, I was on the ground. I found myself on the ground. Now, you see us sometimes bowing down. But we didn't even know about that. It was just like a collision, some force, and it was on the ground. Other devotees, they also had that experience. And I kind of looked up, and here was this shimmering, very shiny personality. And I was thinking Swamis were very big, grand people, and he was kind of small. So we ended up in our little storefront temple. He began to explain the nature of pure love, the existence of pure love, and what was the source of this love? Sri Krishna. And it was a very loving exchange. He was speaking and looking at us with great love, and we were finding ourselves attracted to that love. So that was how I met His Divine Grace.